And I think this kind of thing matters because when you talk about taking action, I get the fear part, right? I think all of us are sort of like, well, am I worthy? Can I do this? And even that crazy validation thing. So what I want to do, I'm gonna give you a quick gift before we go. All right.
Okay.
So Jen mentioned the struggle that a lot of us have. Tell me if you agree with this, everybody. First, I'm gonna ask everybody if you agree with this. Do you agree that it's a problem that we tend to seek validation from the wrong people? Like that literally white folks getting acknowledged by them is everything, right? Like you get you'll give $200,000 to get a degree from a school that they run, and then they'll make you like the head of widgets at Ford or something, and you'll feel really proud because you got this important job. And then we go to the store and we'll buy some Gucci or some label that we can put on our body that makes us feel more prestigious, right? So this validation is very expensive. That's the point. It's expensive in terms of money, time, attention, energy, everything, right? So I think that one thing we should really consider is when we think about blackness, blackness is a brand. And unfortunately, among other things, right? And one of the problems we have is that we tend to devalue that brand, right? We look at whiteness as Bloomingdale's, blackness is Walmart. You know what I mean? Like you tell that's how a lot of people look at it. If you tell them it's a black owned business, they're like, oh, you know what I mean? But if it's like Amazon or you know what I mean, or Nike, it's like, oh wow, I got Nike called me today, huh? And then they hire you and they treat you like they just treat you like I'm just saying they'll treat you like a nigga. Let's just be honest. And but you'll deal with that pain and that stress and that trauma and that disrespect because you're so happy to be affiliated. You're so happy to be in this relationship that you'll take the abuse, right? All of us go through that. That's what happens when a lot of us go to work every day. So here's what I want to do. Let's do a little exercise. Let's manufacture some black privilege. Jen mentioned earlier that something we all struggle with in terms of wanting validation from the wrong places, namely, let's just call it for what it is, white people. How about this? I would like for all of us in here to give Jen some validation in the chat. So everybody right now on the count of three, I want you to tell Jen how much you love her, how proud you are of her, how extraordinary she is. All right, ready? One, two, three. All right, let's just dump some. We gonna just dump some black privilege on this black woman. Let her know how amazing she is. Encourage her. Tell her go black girl go. Let's get it done. We ain't waiting to exhale. We gonna exhale together. We all exhaling. Take all that crap off your shoulders, and we can manufacture what we want. That's the point. We can manufacture black privilege, and look at that. Look at those comments in the chat, Jen. That's your validation. That's your valid. How does that feel?
It feels amazing. And I was reading the chat as before, and I wanted to take a moment to say thank you to all the love and support. Even before you did that, I see I do tend to talk a lot, so I'm sorry if I interrupted you, Dr. Boyce, at times,
Okay.
because I'm used to talking to you, so we do this, but it's a different space. And I just am really honored to be I'm like, I can't read them all fast enough. I love it. I'm so grateful. I appreciate it so much. It means the world to me because it is a blessing to be in a space with you, and for me to be receiving all this love. I can't thank you enough.
Well, it's the least I can do.